We're live, baby. And that connection is beautiful. Little trading SMR here while everyone finds their way in. If you could, smash the likes and subscribes, get it hyping. It's going to be a very spicy day. Let's go. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Bitcoin moving here today, but actually something else taking the spotlight. We've got a bunch of alts to look at. I know you want to see them. On the lineup, we have Solana reaching back to all-time highs. Cardano pretty much just hitting our targets from last week, let's be real. HBAR, and man, we've got more bonk, as people were saying in the chat. Adam, let me know what else is spicy, because we were saying all last week, if your alts aren't moving yet, you're sitting there and you're going, I picked the wrong horse. Fight that urge to jump out of that horse and jump into something pumping, because likely you're going to end up buying that local top. You're going to watch your coin move, and then you're just going to sit out, cry the rest of the bull run. No tears here, boys. No tears. We're in it for the long haul. We're in it for the run, and we're going to make it. I'm glad you've joined us. If you can, hype this stream up. Let's send it to the moon with your thumbs up. share, subscribe, put a message in the chat. Man, it's so good. It's so spicy. In all reality, we never know when these moves are going to happen. We can use probability to trade them, but I have a feeling we're gonna hit a new all-time high on the coin here today. I got a feeling. We got a poll going in the chat. What do you think is happening? Are we moving to 95K retracing, 100 retracing? Are we going higher than 100? Are we not retracing at all? Or is the local top in? Are we going to see some downside here? Remember, in bull runs, we do have downside, though we really haven't seen it. We did have a 6-month period over the summer where we went from 75K down to 50, but we haven't seen any of the old school flash, crash, wick shakeups. And I don't know, maybe we aren't going to see them this cycle. We have a lot of different mechanisms going on. We have a lot more liquidity, and we have ETFs, we have everything. So has the stage changed? I don't know. We're going to find out together here, and we're going to make some money along the way, boys. So let's go. I'm going to start actually a little differently today. We're not starting with the corn as usual. We're starting with total crypto market cap. I love this chart. Earlier today, right before the stream, total broke to a new all-time high. Not that much higher than the previous, but it did in the new week, as it is Monday. So now we have a new candle we're working on. It did break to a higher high versus last week. Certainly a good sign. We are not seeing or haven't seen a sell-off of significance on that chart yet. We're trading above 3.02 trillion. And man, throughout this bull run, I have my sights set on the 6 to 7 trillion total crypto market cap target. Now, how alts and how Bitcoin will kind of correlate with that is yet to be seen. You could imagine this scenario, probably unlikely, but if alts just froze right now and we went to 7 trillion in market cap, Bitcoin likely to put on all of that. That'd be 4 trillion market cap, currently at like 1 point something. So it'd be like a 3-4x, I don't know, on the corn. Of course, we can overshoot this target, but this is going to be at least my guide for a reminder when to start taking profit if you haven't, or if I haven't, to at least start trimming some positions, putting something in the bank, realizing some of these gains. In the bull market, you're going to see your portfolio do crazy things. The problem is if you never take profit, you're going to watch it do crazy things back to the downside, and you're going to pretty much round trip all of that. In other scenarios, maybe Bitcoin doesn't move at all and altcoins make up that four-ish trillion. You're going to see some face melting rallies. I think we are seeing the beginning of those face melting rallies right now. This is some wild stuff. Let me look at some of the, see this beautiful moving average setup on total for the week. That's kind of crazy. I just wanted to peek that really fast. I'm gonna go down to the day, highlight a little bit more. So we did break on the 13th. We talked about breaking the new all-time high on total. This is where the crypto bull run started. You guys know for almost 700 days, I have been saying the Bitcoin bull run is here, basically since the start of 2023. But the crypto bull run, the face melting alt rallies had not. That began on the break of the new all-time high that actually didn't happen back in March, despite kind of feeling like it did. We happened to hit that on the 13th. What are we at now? 5 days later, pushing higher here. I like these daily candles. I think this is showing strength. We didn't see the rejection. We didn't see what I would be afraid of at this level. We saw some retracement back to previous support, kind of bar coding to the side over the weekend, closing higher. And you can see these candlesticks doing the same thing, doing that barcode pattern, trading sideways. I will say, I think this is accumulation. You can see that this is above the previous resistance of those candles, and today breaking higher. This is a great signal. So if you're feeling good, are you feeling good about this? Who here is feeling bad about this? The bears. The bears, the bearfluencers in shambles. Absolutely in shambles today. Beautiful money flow. I'm liking what we're seeing here on the day. What do we got? Right, and very high moving averages. This is like the 5 daily and the 10 daily. Very short term. No retracement really on the total since, honestly, August 5th. Since the JPY trade all the way back here, we have seen only higher lows and higher highs, and that does seem to be continuing right in front of us, right here, right now. Month, everything looks so good. I do get a little anxious when everything looks so good. You know what I mean? Everything will look so good at the top. I do not think the top is in any capacity at the moment, but when it is, it will look so good. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the gains, make sure to take some profits on the way, but never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable. You got to always be on your toes here. We have to stay dynamic. This quarterly candle, oh man, gorgeous. We have a lot of potential room where we could close total down by the end of the month and still be in a great condition. Total is taking the stage absolutely at this point. Beautiful moves, beautiful back tests. Honestly, the reason a lot of you might be looking at this and saying, why are you saying 6 to 7 trillion? There's very simple reasoning here. The previous cycle, we saw our extension from our bull market high in 2018. That was 2 cycles ago now. Down into October's low at like whatever, 92 billion. Reach up to our 1618 extension. And that hit the top by, I want to say, about a 10% error. Very crazy, honestly, that it was that clean. The bear market in November reached back to that previous all-time high, found support and rallied up. So honestly, I'm just applying that same analysis, that same logic. That by no means is as far as it can go. Again, it can continue to whatever number, but just looking at that previous cycle, I think that's a very reasonable target. And again, maybe not the top, but a great time to, or a great place to set an alert on your chart. And if you haven't taken any profits at that point, start locking something in. I'm never going to sell all my Bitcoin, but certainly I want to have taken some profits in this cycle as I've done in previous cycles. So when inevitably those red candles come, things aren't quite as scary. Have something to fall back on. We're going to look at the corn here. Who's in the chat? We got about 500 live viewers. We just started up. Did you guys like that intro? Just a little tradey ASMR, I like to call it. I think it's a good way to allow me to make sure the stream is functional. By the way, we've had issues over the last many weeks on this stream with stability connection issues. I fixed them, baby. This is the first time in a very long time that we have a perfect connection to YouTube. Completely stable, completely clean, 60 FPS, high def. Feels good, baby. Feels very good. What's up, boys? What's up, my friends? How are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. I actually got some sleep last night and woke up this morning and did not feel as good as all the other nights when I didn't sleep very well. Ain't that just how it goes? Let me check in on this poll. 340 votes. Kind of split. I like this. I like this. We're not all of one mind. More of us looking for 95K in retrace. I think that's a good statistical bet. 100K in retrace, another good one. Over 100K mood, also good. Honestly, these are all good. The only one I don't really like from here is 93.1 and down. I might end up regretting saying that. The only one I don't like there is that I don't think there is enough hype. I don't think that there is enough FOMO, at least in Bitcoin. Maybe this alt rally is taking some of that pressure off. But really what hits me and why I'm kind of confident that we are going to see higher before lower is I am seeing new people enter the space. We have 600 live viewers. We just started. That's good. Not record breaking. In my YouTube analytics though, we haven't even gotten close to March. March broke all the records on this channel for new viewers, subscribers, total views, everything. We're nowhere near that. Kind of crazy because Bitcoin is significantly higher, and not just significantly higher, meaningfully higher on the chart. Like we are out in price exploration. We're just floating up into the sky, waiting for, it's kind of like a game of chicken of who's going to take profit first, right? I'm not seeing it. I've gotten texts about crypto over the weekend, but none of them were asking me to buy. Every single one was from someone basically in the last cycle asking, should I take profit? I said, here's my answer, because they're going to ask you this too. You're going to be the crypto guys now. If you're listening to this right now, you're the guy people are going to come to. And you have to have an answer for them. And they come to you and say, should I sell? What I say is this every time. Is it going to change your life? If you sell right now, is it going to change your life? The answer is always no, because these people kind of entered around 60K. They're up, 50% is very meaningful, but they probably didn't go all in. They probably just put in some money. They're like, yeah, I'm up like a few thousand. Okay, well, if it's not going to change your life, or do you have a plan for the money? They never have a plan for the money. They just have been down so long. They see it up and they think, I made the mistake last time. I'm not going to make that mistake this time. At the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. They're going to do whatever they want. If they're dead set on it and they still have noses to those answers, but they still want to do it, you can remind them that they don't have to be all out. They could sell half their position. They could sell a quarter. They could make that moon bag, take their principal out. Just sell so you can take out the money you put in, let the rest ride. There's a lot of options there. And man, if they listen to you, they must really respect you, because they probably won't. But at least at the end of the day, you can say, hey man, I gave you my best advice, my most successful advice, and you did whatever you wanted to do. Now that's on you. That's the best way to do it. Not making that mistake this cycle. Dude, this is it. Now they won't, Justin King. This is it though. Mad Max, not just you, but that sentiment right now. Bitcoin is at an all-time high. We are still a year out from the previous cycle peak. This won't be, oh man, that's really hard. I don't know how many days are in 4 years, 365 times 4. But we are still an entire year out from this peak. Even here, April 21, 4 years from April 21 will be April 25. Simple math, right? We are up here already. We broke all-time high before halving. Like, we are still very much in this 4-year cycle. I've had my doubts if it will hold, if that will remain true. But so far, we're just on track outside of that pre-halving all-time high. There could be potentially a lot more to come. And all I'm hearing is it's about taking profit. It's about selling. And that makes me bullish. That makes me very confident that we have not seen the high. Every single all-time high I've seen on every coin in every cycle, the last question that anyone was ever asking was, should I sell? Nobody was asking, should I sell? They're all asking, should I buy? So doesn't actually dictate the short term. Anything can happen. But for now, I think we still have green candles to come, my friends. Play it safe. Play it safe. Shall we do let's do a little bit of the corn analysis here. I don't want to lose the hype. You guys are doing a great job. Keep smashing the likes, keep subscribing. I'm not ignoring the chat. I'm trying to multitask. I'm bad at that. I look really tan in this shirt. Isn't that weird? I think it's the lighting. Pickle gifting out some memberships, my guy. Hell yeah. Bonus Fungus, Shane, Jonas, Johanito, Dino Mike winning those memberships. Cheers, my friends. Today's going to be a good day. You know, before I get into the corn, I want to see what you guys are saying. I want to see what you're saying. How was Dubai? It was amazing. Geo, you would love Dubai. You would love it. Nation states start holding equals super cycle. Oh, that reminds me. And I was like, I'm going to interact with the chat. And then I'm like, well, here comes my ADD. I read one message. Michael Saylor, today, being the super Sailor Saiyan that he is. Let me pull this up. MicroStrategy, you'll never guess. You're about to be shocked as to what I'm about to say next. MicroStrategy acquiring another $4.6 billion of Bitcoin. At this price, that's an average price of 88.6K somehow. I guess I have no idea how. Is that their overall? No, that should be their average price for this. 51,000 Bitcoin. Now they have a total of 330,000. Throughout the years, we have kind of criticized Saylor in his buy timing. Does not seem to even look at the chart or price when he buys. Here he is, continuing to show that confidence. At all-time high, above his average. A lot of us, even me, I don't really continue buying once price escapes my average. I like to keep my cost basis low. I like to keep those averages low. Keeps me feeling comfy. Saylor has done this all the way up. He has been underwater. People had said, oh, we're going to go down to this price because that's, putting Saylor underwater and then he's going to liquidate. This man does not care. It is clear with this buy to me that he is not stopping. I also read an article that Mara, a publicly traded Bitcoin miner, is beginning the Saylor move. They're doing the infinite money trick. Saylor said that they were going to issue debt, shares, whatever, to purchase Bitcoin. Guys, when just Saylor was doing it, it was one thing. Now we're having Mara join. Who's going to be next? I think that this momentum, this idea of issuing debt to buy Bitcoin, I think it's going to catch on. It clearly already is. And I think, man, once we have a lot of people doing it, that is going to be insane. It's really going to start the crypto bank run, the Bitcoin bank run, right? There's only so many. Only so many companies can, like, well, I guess they all could issue it that are publicly traded, but they're all competing for the same pool of Bitcoin. It's very spicy times. All right, you got me off track, Shane, but I appreciate you. What's up, Salem? Pickle Rick, how you doing, dude? What are you guys feeling today? If you had to press a button, buy or sell, what would you do right now? Put it in chat. Keep me bullish. Keep saying sell. What's up, MD? Welcome to the fam. If you like MD, subscribe. Your name will pop up on the stream. I'll shout you out. Make sure you join the Discord. Dog mooned this weekend. Did it? Just a user. Dog. We'll look at dog. I definitely want to look at Sol, ADA, HBAR Bonk, maybe a few others that I got under the hood, but I want to know what is actually moving that maybe isn't on my radar. I don't spend much time looking at under the top 100, so I will miss stuff on the day-to-day basis. That's why I lean on you guys for that. Will I pump it to 100K now? Yes. I wish. We call them poor. What's up, Cherry City Bullies? Ondo? We can look at Ondo. PP from the supervillain. What's up, Crimson Chode? SNEK all-time high. I was actually waiting for someone to ask about SNEK because with ADA's move, I'm curious if we're going to see the coins on ADA kind of pull the same moves as Solana has, as Ethereum has in the previous cycles. Going to be interesting. Doge is king now. Is it? I don't think Doge has moved. It's still like 38 cents. BNB. I don't think BNB has broken all-time high. Vet Sidious. Donkey Dan. What's up, man? Buy. Making me nervous. Making me nervous. I don't see many sells. We are a very special group, though. We're not really the most retail. Retail people don't understand this content. I should probably do a better job at reaching them. Tezos just bumped 65%. Render. I know someone was looking at Render earlier. We'll look at Render. What's up, Ob? How you doing? Who else is here? If you're here today in the chat, let me know. Just send a message. Doesn't matter what it is. Say hello. If you're new, say you're new. I'd love to see if we have any new people in the house. Who's here? Red Beard, what's up, my friend? Andreas Pages, Ape, Bad Baptist, Bar Brothers, Germany, Benjamin Cohen, Benny Mortisa, how you doing, my friend? Benny Mortisa, shout out to you, man. This guy has been working on Twitter and I'm guessing other platforms to help fight the imposter accounts, the fake Tom Crowns. Reminder, I will never DM you. I'll never message you. I'll never reach out to you on any platform first. You can DM my accounts, but I can't DM you because it is way too risky if I were doing that. Scammers will use my image and my name and they will reach out to you. They will try to take your money. What's up? Did I miss Bar Brothers? What else? Who just popped up here? Amp Knight, American Crypto Monster. What's up, bro? Boss Fountain, Brian 𝐒𝐫𝐿𝐵𝐿, Bullish Mike, Chase Cookson, Cherry City Bullies. Oop. Cherry City Bullies, Chill Will, Crypto Daddy CTD, Dan Crypto, Danny Butts, 𝐂𝐡 Deluxe. What's up, man? Chill Will. Derek Merrill, my friend. Damaris MG. Dino Mike, Donkey Dan, Dreadnought, Dude It BG, 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐳. I like to have this up so now you can make fun of how I pronounce things. 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 Vanderwall. Ellery Tan, Eric J, Fa5, Foxy Thorny, Fajita Blues, Green Design, Greg, Savchuck, what's up, friend? Harry Hood, I Need My BTC, NTY It's Autopilot, Ivan was the first one here. Shout out to Ivan. Javuz, Jason, Gene Fortin, Jerome Shin, Jim Solobim, Joe Evans, Joe Potter, John Odendahl, Japernicus Plainclothes, Just a User, Justin King, K Lotto, Crypto Junkie, Kato, what's up, bro? Kicks on Feet, Chris Pax, my man. I know you're looking at Doge right now. Shout out to Chris Pax. Kurgan, Quicker, Lapin, Lars Larson, Lars Zuliers, Leo Goddess, Lerp, LVB, Mac Tire, Main Event, Moggy MG. How you doing, Moggy? Shout out to Moggy, of course, every day. Money Talks, Mr. T Crypto, Neil, Daramin, No Dramas, Mate, No One, Not Lem, Vision, Novocaine, One with Nature, Out of the Bins, Paul Wood, Peter L, Peter Dickens, Rockstar Cola, Rollins, Zavadicus, Ryan, Sajib, Salim, Scooby Earns, Sino DB, Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula, Shane 42, Cy B, Simano, Soft Taco, Stu JK, Stymie, Sneardly, T-Bone, T-Bait, The Shield. Dude, we got so many names. Hell yeah, guys. Keep hyping it. The Day Trading Doge, Crimson Chode, The Pickle, my man. The Supervillain, Tony Bologna, Tonzi Norman, Trilltron. Troublesome One, Watches Radios, Who Are You, William Lotta, Wrath, Wizard, Xenodermis, Zigzag. What's up, boys? While I was saying that, Bullish Bulge has joined us. Quite a graphic name, bro. Quite a graphic name. SNEK, I think I wanted to look at SNEK today, so I'll pull it up. We are going to go through the ones in the title. We're going to get through those. Oh, yeah, boy. We're going to check this out. I love looking at charts at all-time highs. Bring me your best all-time high charts. And if your all-time high, while you bring me your best all-time high charts, double points, bonus points. Check butt, Tyson's butt, Jesus. Tyson's butt, bearish on Tyson's butt. Link Long asks Richie, what's up, Joe Evans? Bueno. Do you see real BTC getting a premium? That would be interesting, Pickle. That's a good question, man. I kind of think it depends on what's going on with the ETFs. They are supposed to have the holdings, right? Supposed to have the holdings. I don't know how to verify that. If ETFs aren't being honest, or if there is some, I know their settlement was increased, but like if maybe they don't have to have full, like if they're fractionally reserving, I think we see a divergence from spot and premium. Of course, spot and premium have always not been exactly the same. They always trade a little bit differently. Usually premium or perps will trade like at a small premium. Sometimes spot will trade a small premium. They don't track as closely as spot markets. But will they really diverge? I don't know. Be interesting to see what happens throughout this year, especially with companies issuing debt, buying more Bitcoin. Man, we're going to find out. We're going to find out who's naked behind the scenes. I think that happens this cycle. We find out who's BSing. What's up, Michuana? How you doing, man? What else we got here? Link. First time here. How you doing, Nev? Cheers to you, my friend. If you are new, welcome. You found the right place. You should probably join our Discord. It's a good time. Barefoot Sailing Adventures, fellow checkmark man. Appreciate you. Backy Canes, Bueno on Soul, Kendo, Inu. Plays you need. All right. Map of Success, welcome. Welcome. F1 Inferno. What up, Rockstar Cola? How you doing? STX, good day. Good day to everybody. Ray, yeah, Ray. Raydium is moving. I see your buenos. Uh-oh. There's too many people saying bueno. You don't like boot them or anything, mods, but kind of odd to see all these accounts. If any of them ever sent a message here. All these accounts that have never sent a message in this channel saying bueno. Seems body to me, guys. Little pro tip here. Be weary of anything that is botted. Any chart, any coin that is botted out of its mind, be weary. Because typically things with value don't need a fake community, fake audience, fake engagement. Kind of the same as be wary of YouTube. Be wary of YouTube channels with fake subscribers, fake viewers. If they were bringing the value, they probably wouldn't need to waste time on those, would they? We'll see. We are strong. Bueno does not bot. Joe Evans, then why is there a dozen new accounts here? Well, a dozen accounts here who have never been here before saying bueno kind of in unison. Can't fool me, bro. I've been live here 5 years. No bueno. Damn, Sean dropped the mic. What's up, Lars? Skibbity toilet. Skibbity dibbity. You have a shirt that says no bueno? I think I'll get that shirt. Quick look at render. We'll look at render. I'll pull up render as well. I haven't even like gone through Bitcoin. I'm just vibing with you guys today. Just enjoying the general good energy. I was saying that earlier. As a creator, it has not been a super fun ride the last 2 years. Going to work every day, kind of coming to you guys, not having anything to really share with you. It hurts. And being around everybody who also is in pain, it hurts me, man. I'm very empathetic. I have not been so happy to stream in years. It's great. Keep bringing those good vibes. What's up, Magnus? Casting the spells. Cast them, bro. Bueno exit liquidity gang. Yeah, you're right. Raydium, Rayo pull up. I don't want to pull up way too many to start because we still have to get through a bunch. Maybe we'll do kind of more zoomed out. More quicker. We can do quick run throughs of a lot. Dude, is it because I'm not on the... I don't know. For some reason, my Ray chart, for whatever reason, just seems to have issues. Every time I pull it up, it's like not right. Let me see. SUI, TRX. Where are we? Algo. There we go. This is what I was looking for. It might be here. Might be right here. AUSDT. There it is. Money. Money in the bank. How you like them apples? We'll get to Raydium. Let me see. Let me see the vote. How many likes do we got? How many views do we got? Keep engaging. Keep sending the messages. Even if it's bueno, keep sending the messages. The more you engage, the more YouTube shows the stream to new people. Core will make me jizzle, says Gene. Well, I don't know about live, but the more you engage, the more YouTube shows the stream to new people. That's how we grow. You guys are amazing. Floki, we can look at Floki. Pepe. Based Pepe, different than Pepe. Have we done HBAR? No. Scooby-Dooies, we haven't even gotten to the charts. We've just been shooting the shit here. All right, maybe we should do some. Should we do some? Maybe do a little bit. Bitcoin retesting descending wedge before breakout. Descending wedge. You got to name a time frame. Just so you guys know, if you're going to ask like a question of TA, unless it's very apparent, name a time frame. Because like descending wedge, you know, what time? Are we talking on the 5 minute? Are we talking on the 4 hour, the day? Like, there's too much going on to like be able to read through that, especially while live. 2 hour. I got you, man. You don't have to spam. You can't spam. You don't have to spam. Only because we didn't look at Bitcoin really at all so far. Let me see. What just happened to my head? There we go. Descending wedge, 2 hour. Descending wedge. You getting that? Here? I don't see much that's descending. Honestly, here's my take on low time frames without even really doing analysis. Although maybe I should just, let me skip through here quick. 5, 15, you got bear div on the highs. Not a lot going on the lows. Bear div, there's so much bear div on this candle from earlier on low time frames already. 45 minute, slowly rolling over. I think the 45 is going to close in 16 minutes. I think we get a green candle here after that. Hour actually looking a little saggy despite the lows coming up. That's not looking the strongest. 2 hour, okay. No div on the lows, but every time frame we've looked at, div on this high. I think that is enough justification to put a fib. We're at the 0.5, a very powerful place to bounce. Actually, I was hoping we would bounce here even before the stream, because looking at the day, I have this set up right here, D. This is the daily resistance, obviously the high from Friday. We have traded above it, even on a low time frame back test. That could be the spring into today's close to give us a solid higher close. Trading below there does get sketchier, at least in the very short term. We did see maybe not the most bullish short-term signs. But if we do lose this value during the stream, maybe post-stream, there is support not so far down. We got 89,800 right here from today's open. If we close high today, maybe we see a backtest of it tomorrow. Lose this level, we have untested 87.3. I like this. I like what's going on here. When we go into lower time frames, I can show you why I like this. I think this will hit pretty quick, pretty hard. Boom. Kaboom. There it is. Very flat top. I like this. I like this 91,000 flat top. Our lows are coming up with this pattern. RSI draining down while we're just tapping the top here. Highs coming up. That's a good setup. It's a very good setup. Very, very good setup. Not a lot else here on the, at least on the 2 hour or even the hour. This is kind of where I want to see this bounce for very short time frames. If I was looking to scalp today, I probably would look right here. This is probably where I'd look. Maybe back to 20 or 93, 92, something like this. I'm not taking this trade. I haven't really done enough analysis to be super confident, but just based on that day, you're betting on a spring off of that previous daily resistance. You're just looking back to a close up here. You can see even now pushing into there. This might be getting wrecked, as I just said. Not really looking for it. But that's some brain dead analysis that could easily be traded. Descending wedge, man. I don't see what you're looking at, to be honest. Looking for work. Will work for food. Will food for work. Open to work. Gary Gensler joining the chat. I can hire you, my friend. I need someone to maybe make me thumbnails, Gary. You think you can make thumbnails? I made this one, not my best. You meant higher lows and lower highs. Higher lows, lower highs on the 2 hour. Again, Derove. You don't. You have higher lows for sure. But literally today, you just hit, or not today, this morning, what, 2 hours and a half ago, you hit a higher high here. What do you really have here? I think I nailed it with this. I think this is what it is. I think this is what we have. Relatively flat top ascending lows. So a smarter trader probably wouldn't look to take the trade I placed there. Like I said, I wasn't going to take that one. Maybe you do it this way. Maybe you look to identify that low and you say, okay, if we break a low, we're not really in this pattern or we're less confident. Obviously, you're going to have a higher upside, 95. Even there, you only get a 2-to-1. That's not as favorable to me as I would like. I like where your mind's at though, bro. Looking bullish, I think so. I like where your mind's at. You're looking. You're keeping your eyes open. You're paying attention. Ooh, I kind of like 90.3. I like that better than like just right here. That was a little spazzy. 4 hour right there. There's a lot of ways you could look to do this. Just at the wick low, 2.6 to 1. I'm gonna have to like delete these because it's gonna be too much here, but I still like it. Losing a little bit of that uptrend energy on these hours, that's okay. That's okay. As we go on, ooh, there's so many levels now. As we go on, what we're gonna see when this market gets hotter and hotter, we're going to get bearish signals. But those bearish signals they're just not gonna play out the same way that we have seen over the last 3 years, maybe over all of 22 into 23. Very bullish signals that didn't go anywhere because we were in the bear market. When the market gets super hot, when there's a super bullish market, you're going to get bear signals and they're just not going to play out. They're going to be traps. And they're also going to get you very comfortable with ignoring them so that when the top is in, you're like, nah, I've seen that before. It's just going to go up. And then you get trapped at the top. Looking at the 6 hour, this is the first time frame with upward momentum on money flow. I like that. RSI very unspectacular. Not spectacular. 12 hour VWAP moving up. I like this. Money flow could be stronger. I could see a pinch in momentum here, but it's too early to call. We are coming off higher highs on money flow. This rally isn't over. I don't think this rally's over, man. Nah, this rally's not over. Same thing on the day here. RSI still overbought. Here would be a really brain dead signal, okay? I've seen some people like pretty successfully trade this. RSI moves into overbought on a higher time frame. You could say that would be your entry. This is theoretical. So the entry would be like when it becomes overbought. Moves into overbought, continues up here. The close for this brain dead kind of trading style is when you close a candle underneath the overbought. So whenever that happens. And if you go back and look, I wouldn't even doubt that right here that would have been successful. If you go back and look, this isn't a bad way to trade. I certainly don't think that there is any singular way to be successful like that. But if you're looking for maybe a signal as to when should I close a long or a position, as soon as that day closes under overbought, you're likely going to have a solid close. Not going to close at the top, but it's going to be a good signal. All right. I like what I'm seeing. Getting riggedy wrecked here on some of these longs. That's okay. True overbought is 100. I don't think mathematically it can go to 100. I don't think that's how it works. I think it can't. I think it can go to like 99.9, but it's like, I don't think it can go to 100, and I don't think it can go to 0. Okay, let's see. Solana. Who wants to see Solana? Raise your hand. If you just raised your hand, I love you. But you didn't have to do that because literally nobody could see that. Solana looking gorgeous here. I have some reservations. I have some skepticism, and we are very close to finding out if that skepticism is well founded about breaking the all-time high. Certainly with the rest of the market the way it is now and all these coins going nuts on Sol, my skepticism might be unwarranted. However, we have seen a rather beautiful break here. Solana reaching up, hitting 250, sitting just below its all-time high at 267. I'll start with the moon math because I know that's what you guys want. If Solana breaks its all-time high, what's up, Dylan Mamang? Joe Evan just subscribed. I see you guys. If Solana breaks its all-time high, and we apply the same analysis that we always apply, so this is not cherry picking, this is not favoritism, nothing. Our 1618 is $2,300. That is roughly a 10x from here. Do you believe that's possible? I'm going to end this poll. I'm going to end this poll and I'm going to put that in the poll. Do you think it's possible? No effing way, says Copernicus. I'll say this, man. I've said no effing way to stuff and it's happened. I'm going to say in the poll, can Sol 10x from here? Peak bull run. I don't mean tomorrow. I don't mean next week. There we go. I'm gonna show you some stuff that might influence your decision here. Yes, no, 5x max. Sure. I don't know. I'm still not completely convinced it's gonna break all-time high. I'll show you why after. I'll show you this quick. After I give you the sauce here. All right, the sauce. Here we go. Solana market cap 113 billion. That would only, I know only is a crazy word to use here. That would only put it at 1.1 trillion. Now that is an absurd number. But you know what else it's an absurd number for? For a Bitcoin. Bitcoin's almost hitting 2 trillion. I didn't even notice that till right now. Wow, we are 10% away from 2 trillion market cap. Holy bonk, wow. So in this scenario, it is highly unlikely that Bitcoin is sitting here at 1.8 trillion. In this scenario, maybe Bitcoin is at 5 trillion, or maybe it's at 10 trillion, right? It might not even be this cycle, but this certainly would be much larger. So it would be in proportion. It's crazy to me that Ethereum is at like almost $500 billion. It traded much higher than that though. At four, it was probably at $500 million. This is all in context. To say, I don't know, Dogecoin, 54 billion right now. This is no effing way, man. That's what I would have said 5 years ago, 6 years ago. No effing way. It's all in perspective. The bigger Bitcoin gets, the more it pushes out kind of that boundary, the bubble. And it allows other things to become much bigger than you would think logical. Again, not claiming this is happening soon, not claiming it is even gonna happen. Solana's a stupid nothing chain. Get it, margin. The reason I say this though is we always apply this same logic. We always apply the same analysis, and that's where this is pointing. So what's the poll say? We're pretty split. 43-41, 200 votes. We got how many viewers? 825 viewers. Let's get that up to like 400. We'll do the next one. I don't know, man. All I know is if it does happen, it is almost certainly meaning the entire space has expanded. It may not even take up more share in the space. We're going to wrap up Solana, but we have a few things to look at on here. First, Solana versus Bitcoin. Here is something that maybe is going to temper some of the fuel in the bullish fire, at least in the short term. Solana today has tested resistance against Bitcoin. If you don't believe this works, look at this chart. 0027. This comes from, I don't know, back in July. This was our take profit target on this trade. In all honesty, I could just LARP about this, but we did get stopped out very, very slightly. This was still a good trade. Stop loss was just a little too tight. I think if this had been a 3-to-1 even, no, it'd have to be a 2-5. 2.5 did not get stopped out. However, it has hit that resistance. If we can see Solana close a day above 0027, could happen today, could happen next week. I think it's going to retest the 2024 high against Bitcoin. We'll see what happens there. You might see consolidation, backtesting 0027, but we're still off that all-time high. We're still off that all-time high. It's making progress. This is strong. I like this. It's a giant flag. Volatility is picking up here. I think Solana will have to break its USD all-time high. Oh yeah, we'll have to just mathematically for that to be in sights. If you're not bullish on Solana, that's fine. It's not my favorite thing either. There is a chart that I still believe is doing something or working on something that I said no effing way to. Same analysis here. Same fib pool. This is Solana versus Ethereum. A few months ago, this did not look nearly as likely as it does now. I'm not calling for the flippening, though if we saw that big 10x move, likely it'd flip in Ethereum. But it has done nothing but reach up to its 1618. If it hits it, that will mean Solana is half the market cap of Ethereum, whatever it is then. If Ethereum's market cap could be higher than it is now, could be lower, Solana could just not move at all, and Ethereum could dump by half, and this would go boop, right up to that target. Measured move, and this is what's cool, sits almost exactly at 1. Trading above 1 is the flippening. I don't know if I want to call that, because if we go back to the dollar pair, do that same thing, that target is obnoxiously high. It's out of the realm of something I think is reasonable. Let's see. Yeah. The measured move, the same kind of the same extension that we just looked at would be 9,000. I think that's a little out of the realm of possibility right now. Never say never though, right? Not a good bet in crypto. One thing to be watching on Solana, weekly RSI is still low. You can interpret that as room to run to the upside or danger of painting bearish divergence. That's very low. I'd expect that to be higher, though it did consolidate for a long time, and this move to the upside, not super explosive yet. Taking its time, crawling up. On the day, you don't have that issue. That is comforting, at least for a continuation, maybe to the all-time high. Money flow on the day is very good. I don't think I would be betting against Solana at this moment. If anything, maybe a trip back to previous daily closes here at like 222. Maybe if you don't have an entry, you're looking for one, or you're looking for a position on perps, maybe 222 is your jam. But betting down right now is a crazy bet. Last thing, and then we're done with Solana, I promise. Here is what concerns me. And here is why I'm not convinced yet that it is going to break its all-time high against the dollar. Solana has broken its all-time high in valuation. In fact, it did that a while ago. It did that back in March of this year. It didn't really lose that much ground against it after that. However, you'll notice it has not broken its all-time high in dollars. And now you can see it is actually significantly above that previous 21 high. So here is my skepticism. Ready? Right here, draw from the previous all-time high to current price. This isn't going to be exact math, but it's going to be very vaguely correct math. From the previous high to now, 40% change. Those of you who are good at math in here, you see the problem, right? The market cap is bigger, but the price is still under the previous high. Ooh, it's like smoky in here. Not like fire smoky, but weird. By 40%. Solana's supply has changed since 2021 by 40%. It's not the exact math. You guys can do it. I'm not going to do it while I'm live. But it is a good approximation. The supply has increased a lot. Price hasn't hit all-time high yet. That's a strange position to be in. Strange. Certainly not insurmountable, but uncomfortable for me. That's where my skepticism comes from. It nothing to do with Solana or the technology or the whatever. But I got some skepticism, man. As soon as it breaks, I'll change my mind, obviously, and I'll say, okay, let's look for these high targets. But that makes me wary. I always say that word wrong. I say a lot of words wrong. I wonder if my neighbors are grilling. It's not like super smoky, but it's like that dryness. Yeah, it's that weird dryness. All right, we're going to look at ADA next, the Cardano. Poll, please. What's poll? Oh, Polly. The poll here, 400 votes almost. 44% yes. All right, wow, we got some hella bulls on Solana. Hella bulls. 40% no, that is split enough for me. 17% I don't know or I don't care. Perfect. Love you guys. Smoking some ribs, they better. They better give me some if they're going to be smoking ribs, making you hungry. Oh, yeah. What's up, Sachin? Poll. Crimson Chode. Sol ADA chart. We could do that. Let me look at ADA USD first. ADA USD. What a rally. On our last stream, literally last week. Looking for 81 cents. Boom. 81 cents. Gotta love it. 81 cents was the March high. It's good to see Solana doing work, man. I was worried about it. You guys who tuned in day after day here from August into September, October, I was a little worried about this coin. This chart did not look great. I didn't think it was showing as much strength as some of its peers. And boy, howdy, November 6th, did it say, screw you, Tom, and your charts. This thing has pumped its absolute brains out, up 120% from then, with its high at 150%. What happens next? Let's see. Looking at our previous little pullback here, we did see Solana pull back into what is, in my opinion, a range, or was a support area, support zone. Found bids, moved up higher. It has broken March's high, so usually, and I'll say probably we should, use our Fib tool and look higher, right? Our 1618 at 157, our measure moved at 230. These are close, but not close enough for me to some bigger values. Let's look at those bigger values. Downtrending, hit your low, higher high, higher low, now at a higher high, or at least broke a higher high. On the month, ADA is trending up. I believe there is significant resistance. Whether it will stop price or not, nobody knows. I'll say $1. If you want to know the exact values, it's going to be 96 cents to $1.14, right? Our monthly order block. This was support in 21. You basically bounced it again going into the bear market. You rejected, you fell lower. Getting through here could be tough. It's probably going to be dependent on the rest of the market. Getting through here could be tough. But if Cardano gets through there, it's looking to go back to that all-time high, I think pretty quickly. I don't know actually why 215's here. Maybe from like a week or something. This should be up here. Move back to its all-time high pretty quickly. I think that's reasonable. $3.16. There is not a lot that sits above 114. Not a lot at all. On the month, this is just down, very inefficient. Not lots of buyers trapped. Not a lot of resistance in the future. If anything, just folded positions. So this is the boss battle for it. We've seen a lot of coins blast through these with very little trouble. Maybe that's next. Maybe that's what's up, right? A little pinch down here on the month. I like this. Money flow up. I think that this looks very strong. We're going to have to see how the entire market closes in November, because I have a hunch. A lot of the time we see rallies, and then in November, we're rallying, and then right after Thanksgiving, we see a sell-off. I think this is because people go tell their family about it. Their family buys it, and then the market's like, nope, no free rides here, bud. You can't buy, no one can buy it and it go up. I think that's just to kind of crush the Thanksgiving talkers. Let me see here. We got any signs here? The week RSI has room to the upside. On the day, yep. Here's what I'd like to see out of ADA. What's up, Jason Williams, my friend? I missed you, Batu, Archimedes, Huck. Thanks for joining, friends. Thanks for joining. Here's what I'm looking at for the short term on ADA or Cardano. Right here, we are potentially painting an order block. My favorite thing, a fair value gap. My favorite thing to talk about right here. Closing above 74.2 cents today, going to give you that bullish order block after, I'd guess on the week or some other time frame. You have one here as well. A bullish fair value gap order block. They're kind of interchangeable at times, those terms. Close above 74.2, you get a retest, I think, pretty easily of November's high, 81 cents. Honestly, though, I think if you close high, you're going to see this trend up to that dollar target. I think it is very unlikely that ADA does not hit $1 this year. I don't know if it can move through. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I think it's unlikely that it does not reach $1. You could probably apply that same RSI logic I was talking about up here. If you're in a long for Cardano, you see this happen, you might look to either trim or close the position if the RSI overbought status is lost in the day. So far, no real concern about that. At the moment, this is still looking very good. It really just looks like it's doing this again. I think there's more upside for this coin. I was like, we're going to do these quick, and then I didn't do them quick. Tweeted this a while ago, seems like a few days ago. Against BTC, this is really where I'm watching. Same thing, showing strength, very similar move, making big expansive moves up, pulling back, flushing hands, moving higher and holding on to those gains. 1,000 sats, very reasonable. Very reasonable ADA versus BTC at 1,000 sats soon. All right, I'm done with this one. We're going to go on to some other charts. Let me go back to the chat. That was two in the zone. If only repeating yourself got you what you wanted. True. True. It will, maybe. Did your message get deleted? I don't know. Can we check HBAR? That's a next up on the queue, my friend. Dog, Injective, SNEK. We got SNEK pulled up. We got Render pulled up. We got HBAR. It's not a shill. It looks good. I mean, shilling comes down to your intent, right? Comes down to your intent. I guess I shill Bitcoin all the time. I'm not being paid to do it. I guess I am when it goes up. I don't know. What's up, bro? Skibbity. You're still looking at Skibbity? Skibbity toilets. Really give it VeChain. Would you explain to me how to use Fibonacci to trade? Asks Wild Monkey. Wild Monkey, I am not going to do that right now because I have a video that can tell you how to do that. That is much better worded than my BS that I'm going to spit out right now. Free trading course. Just put it in the chat. It's in the video description. Check it out after the live. Or check it out now. Whatever you want to do. Black Friday, a crash coming? I don't know. Honestly, guys, there is almost no chance, very small probability we don't see some kind of downside move. I'm not saying it's today. It might not even be this month. But bull runs are typically marked by some pretty gnarly downside moves. It would be very unusual not to get one. Or a few on this run. What I'm saying is it's gonna happen. We're gonna have them at some point. Don't think anyone's gonna be able to say, oh, it'll be Black Friday in the future. It'll come when it's like the time where you don't think it's coming. Markets are very much like that. The first few are going to be the only entries, the only opportunities to get in positions. And when they come, you're gonna be like, nah, it's over, tops in, it's too spooky. It's not for me. The bold will be favored, but they're coming. Lord knows when. I don't know when. I wish I did. That's why limit orders are going to be your best friend. I say trading only limit orders is the trick in the bull run. That means setting your buy orders below the current price and your sell orders above. I think market orders are going to get you very effed. They're a trap in the bull run. They're going to get you too emotional. Bitcoin in a critical place. Did it move at all? Yeah. There we go. All right. Hour to go. Yeah, I'd like to see some bids come in here. All of these positions, I said I was going to delete these, but all of these positions, stop loss is sitting really just about 89,000. I need to see bids here. If we lose this level, it isn't like doomium, but we fall out of basically the pattern that I think is highly suggesting we're continuing to the upside here without real retracement. Yeah, we're fine. I think we're fine for now. Those are some reds, man. Red Crew came in. They said, Tom Crown streaming. We better get the Red Crew. I think bids are going to come in. I think the bids are coming in. There we go. This really tight one, I think, already got stopped. Yeah. The one I was like, this is very bad. There you go. We'll see what happens. This is right at the 4 hour. This is the target of that trade. Bottom of the 4 hour candle. Get bids here, or I don't really like this long, and we'll reevaluate when we get a move. We're going to do HBAR. Ton. Another pump and dump day. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. Your uncle's going to make it. Who's your uncle? Milk? Buy till you die, Eric J. Yeah, that's the way. What's up, Nate? Nate Quantum Divergence. Missing everything. What am I missing, Moses? What am I missing? You guys should try streaming. People are like, you're not reading my things. Bitcoin. Yeah, I just saw it. So you're not reading my things, bro. Try streaming. Try to do this and then read a chat full of chaos. I challenge you. Let me know how it goes. Right shoulder making for a huge dumper. I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. I think we bounce here. I think we get a little bounce-a-roon. I'm good. You're good. You're good. QNT. XRP. We got XRP up if I could ever get through these charts. You're doing great. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Chat full of chaos. Yeah. Save your lungs. All right. I'm just going to do my little magic here. Get a little bid. Get a bid here. Get some bids, boy. Let me just roll through this. Roll through these time frames here quick. Yeah. This is not scary. It's not scary. After a higher high here locally, this isn't scary. It's not ideal. Obviously, we want to just bounce, bounce up here 91. But this is like a very solid place to look for this move to stop. 90.2, just right here. Very solid place. Let's even make it green. 6 hour, like this is not bad. Oh, it's also 12-hour open. Sick. Flush them out. Flush out all of them 12-hour longs, the late longers. Candle's still green for the day, boys. Still green. Under 89.8. I think that's even close to like where the stops were, right? Under 89.8. Man, that's just like right here. We're very zoomed in. If you're freaked out by this, man, you need to zoom out. You're too zoomed in here. You aren't going, I promise you, even if you're the best trader in the world, you will never identify like the Pico top on the 5-minute. Like, it's just not going to happen. It doesn't work that way. You're too zoomed in if you're freaking out right now. You're like, we're totally fine right here. We're good. Need to close 92. I'd like that. When wife changing money? Depends. Myro, screw it. You're going for HBAR? All right. We're going to look at HBAR. HBAR. I almost want to make a new chart for this because this is very old. We've been looking at this chart a very long time. I'm going to like real quick whip this up in front of you. I should probably aim to do that at least once every stream. We got over 1,000 live viewers right now. Well done, fam. Well done. You guys, you're hitting them likes and subscribes and it is working. 1,000 concurrent live viewers. Let's make it 2,000. Don't stop the engagement. Don't stop the likes. Share out the stream. You know all the goodies, man. Let's see. Let's look at our just most recent big levels. There we are. Easier way to look at this chart right here. HBAR on the quarter. Beautiful quarter. Need to see 11.5 cents right here. Hold that, looking good. While you're holding that, 18.2 cents. Clear target. Clear target from the quarter. Oh, it's going to get rid of all those lines, isn't it? No, sweet, it didn't. Zoomed in, still looking good. Even just this month close above 11.5 is a solid close. Above 11.5, there isn't really a ton. 23. And you got this range up here. This isn't the whole history, is it? Is this the all-time high, HBAR people? Is the all-time high 58 cents? Let me know. 11 likes from 420. Ah, bros. Let's get 420 likes. Come on, it's been a while. We can do it. I believe in you. 3,000, says Satoshi 11. 3,000. Like this momentum picking up, VWAP up. Not really surprising after a 180% candle on the month. Do yourself a favor during this bull run also. If this is your first one, even if it's not, when you go to buy something, like you're looking at HBAR right now, when you go to buy this, if you wanted to buy this, ask yourself this. You had quite some time to buy this cheaper. Ask yourself why you're buying it now. And this isn't specific to HBAR, nothing to do with HBAR. Why are you buying it now? Is the answer because the price went up? If that's the answer, maybe take a little bit longer to think about what you're doing. Number went up, so I want it. That weekly looks strong as well. This is not a bad chart. Full-time holders pumping to dump. Could be, man. What's up, 𝐒𝐳_K313, Avon, Demitour. Can we look at XRPS, ODNB? Yes. Keep it 100. Jason Williams, what's up, friends? Keep subscribing. Keep Keep pumping it. We just hit 137,100 subscribers. That's a very good number. I like that number. Anybody say if that was the all-time high? I don't know off the top of my head. Do not know off the top of my head. The FOMO is real. Yep. A really great way to trade everything, guys, is don't buy green candles, don't sell red candles. It can be that simple. I like how as we're zooming in here from the quarter to the month to the week on HBAR, we just need 11.5 cents. That's it. That's it. The close of the week above that looks good. It wouldn't surprise me to see it trade back to 11.5 though. Hopefully that can like chill out some people's FOMO they're feeling. Beautiful move. Momentum good. I like this little gumdrop. I like everything I've seen so far. Here we are, down to the day. I like that. Reaching up. That is very extended, but we're going to see stuff get very extended here. I can't in good conscience ever be like, yeah, you should buy something 200% up in a few days. It's not the way we'd go, right? Not the way we play. But in a bullish market like this, things are going to get very extended and they're going to stay there. They're going to absolutely stay there. The only issue here, there's not a lot of support. Only green candles. You might have to look down to 6.5 cents. Some, very little, some at like 9 cents here. Not a lot. I think we do get at least a shot at 11.5 cents though. I would not be buying at 12.5 right now. I'd rather sit it out, wait for something else. Higher high on money flow, beautiful. VWAP still trucking, momentum still trucking. These are always the hardest calls, man. I think you almost certainly get 11.5 cents. You know me, I like the psychological. I like the flat numbers. I would prefer even 10 cents. That's a nice little break of this structure. This is all from today. It's not even like it's been a long time. Hasn't been at this price for a very long time. Let's see. What would this look like? It looks all right. That looks all right. Doesn't really fit well. That's okay. If HBAR continues running, I expect it to find profit takers or resistance at 18.2. So if it continues running and doesn't hit 11.5, that move would be a very solid technical back test, and that could be a very probable successful entry on a trade. It's hard to judge things like this, man. When the whole market's just rocketing, it's hard to judge. You're going to have to live with sometimes you miss the pumps and sometimes you're just going to have to look for other things. It does happen. But I think HBAR does look solid. I don't know if I have any other thoughts on it here. It's like actually the BTC pair quick. By the way, also people who are like, you're not reading my messages. Guys, when my face is this way, I cannot see the chat. When I look this way, I can see the chat. No chat, chat, okay? Just so you know. Just so you know. Just a little pro tip. Let's look at this HBAR BTC quick. You do the same thing, reassess. Nice. So we are back above 110 sats. That is a good start. That is a very good start. Quarterly is bullish engulfed. Bad. It is 166 coming in from the quarters here, acting as resistance. There's a lot of resistance here. 222. Let's throw a fib on this bad boy. 618. 275 at the 0.5. These are decent profit taking targets if somehow you're in profit from HBAR against BTC. 272. 162. I like that. They're clean. And of course, all my lines are gone. Why? I don't understand why this happens. Okay. We are about to be done with HBAR. Don't worry. Then I'm coming back to the chat. We're going to look at other coins. We got them lined up at resistance. So kind of the same concept here. I don't think it's ever a good idea to buy the top of a green candle. Might be able to do breakout trades, but like this already broke out. I think kind of going along the same logic that we're looking at in the dollar pair, this trade may be very reasonable. 110 sats. That is a 50% gain versus a 18% drawdown for a 2.75 to 1. If HBAR breaks 166 on HBAR BTC, I think you're heading to that 18-cent mark. I think things are looking up very quickly. All right, done. Let me look at the corn. People who are freaking out about the corn, sure, it could still continue to sell off here, but look at that. It's chilling now. It's calm. It's okay. Every time you think it's like, oh man, now the move is going to get even bigger, it's like charts always stop. As soon as you have that emotional response, the market makers have done their job. We can look at Snake Matt. I got it pulled up. What's up, Philippe Geralt with a $28 super chat, Canadian dollar. Cheers, bro. Making bank. Good time to get long on VANRY. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever looked at that. What's up, Zingler? You subscribed? I see you, friend. It's K313. If you guys are new here, welcome. Ooh, we're under 1,000 concurrent now. That's okay. We'll get them back. If you are new here, make sure you jump in the Discord. It's free. If you sign up with any of the affiliate links or partners in the video description below, you'll get our exclusive, coveted trading group. I know it's a very good offer. It costs you nothing. If none of those links work for you, you have accounts, there's more in the Discord. We can look at VANRY. This is cool because it's not pumped its brains out already. I don't know if this one is about to, but it's nice to not look at something that's at the tippy top of, I don't know, an all-time high candle. Give me a sec, though. Give me a sec, because I have not read the chat for a little bit. Gotta check in, so people don't accuse me of never reading the chat. Another account who has never been here talking about Bueno. Strange how many of them there are, right? Weird. Actually, let's do this. We're going to do a little litmus test. Wait, not go to channel. Where's the history here? What? Why can I not look at this one? Hold up. Channel activity. There it is. All right, Andreas, you're the only one. You're the first account that I have pulled up who has ever been here before talking about Bueno. So maybe we'll look at it for you, Andreas. Chill us. Bueno community here. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, it's probably hidden. There it is. First time. Red flags, bros. Red flags. Love you too, brother. Been listening to you for a long time. Right on. Right on. Appreciate you. Corn. Line in my pocket. Vet GRT. Rip bozos. What's up? What's up, Fabio? How much do you network in the bull market, Wick? You know other people I should be careful of in your network. There are scam miners out there selling gear. What capacity? I'm reading the chat. What capacity do you mean? Like, how do I network? Usually at events. I guess it's kind of different because I network very differently than I did when I started, right? I changed the lights. Yeah, I just don't have the bright lights on today. I wasn't feeling it. They were washing me out too much with this yellow. I can turn them on, but I just turned very white now. I network very differently than I used to. Like most of the time now, people who are relevant to our channel know who I am. It's not like a cocky thing. It's just, I've been doing it 5 years, you know? So the networking's a little different. I can like DM them on Twitter and they'll reply usually. I think going to events in person is really the jam. That goes for everybody. If you're not even trying to like do content, go to networks, go to events in person and talk to people, because nobody wants to talk about this in real life. Your friends and family do not want to hear about it. Maybe they will at Thanksgiving and they'll probably get wrecked, but they don't want to hear about it. Go to events, go talk to other crypto nerds, nerd out with them. It's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good to get that out. Promise. And you've been to events, Wick, you know, but that's it. Like, also maybe Twitter Spaces, reach out, ask about collabs, stuff like that. What's up, ADTO Robot? Where did I learn from? Trial and error, brother. Losing money. That's how I learned. Tezos. What if I told you about the dump, Dally? Well, to be fair, if you probably missed the beginning. The title it was actually about Total. We started with Total today. Total hit a new all-time high, even if it's not at that highest point now, right? Still hit a new all-time high. So it did pump again. Still pumped. One of those common hacks you found is if the lower the high of Bitcoin is 0 on Binance, that lower high will definitely be taken very soon. Oh yeah, dude, I believe that. Derav, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. I do not trade on Binance anymore because I can't, but I believe that happens very often. Yes. Oh wow! All right, we're getting a little seller. So we talked about this being okay. This red okay. 90.25 right here. This is cutting it close. When I say okay, I mean like very short time frames. It's cutting it close though. Trading below, let's say even 89.3 previous wick. It's not great. It's not a great look. The daily candle still remains green above 89.8. So it's not the end of the world, guys. Not the end. 12 hour, I mean, maybe that's it, right? Let's see. We're too zoomed in. If you're thinking today is dumping, you're too zoomed in. Too zoomed in. We hit a higher high this week. Well, we hit a higher high versus the weekend. Day is still green. I mean, dude, you have so much room to the downside. I know what you're thinking. A lot of people, the newer you are to crypto, the more you're thinking this. And maybe even if you aren't new. You're thinking Bitcoin's down $2,700. It is dumping like crazy. Brothers, my brothers in charts, that's 2%, 2.75%. The numbers, you got to throw away the flat number thing. $1,000 move. Nah, it's like a 1% move. $1,000 is just over a 1% move. Got to throw that away. Got to think in percents. Today is still up 0.25%. Certainly that's not very pumpy. I'll admit that. But this is not a lot, man. We pumped a lot. It would not surprise me to see this continue kind of on this trajectory. I don't know, for a few weeks. Certainly more days. This is not like alarming, right? How many days did we do almost this exact kind of price action back here? Remember how similar October was this year to last year? Look at November. Look at this. This is completely possible that we spend another 40 days kind of just dicking around this high. And not even just possible, probable, I would say, just based on October being identical. October was so freaking identical. It's weird. Made me uncomfortable. Let's see. There you go. This would not surprise me. That would take us into what? Almost the end of December. This would be good. This would be fine. But I guarantee if you're saying, oh, it's dumping right now, you're going to be saying that the entire time as it slowly grinds up. You're going to be like, oh, it's dumping again. And it's like, not really dumping, man. Hasn't really done anything. It's moved to new all-time highs. We blasted since November 4th. We have moved 40% on Bitcoin. That is the biggest move it's had in a long time. That's over the course of 9 days. One of the big traps in the bull run is kind of your compass getting adjusted, where you get used to a certain movement, a certain volatility. Like, oh, it just moved so much in 9 days. Now it's not moving. Well, it didn't do jack for 7 months before that, right? It didn't do anything. It's going to try to mess with your head in that sense. It's going to get you used to one thing, and then it's going to give you the other thing to get you on the wrong side of the trade. Tale as old as time at the corn. I'm not worried about this. Not worried about this right now. We'll see if these trades all get stopped out. We'll have some problem, but still, again, in a short time frame. It's a very short time frame. Convert your 85 USDT to 100,000. What coin should you buy? You should buy 85 lottery tickets. KL win. Go down to your local lottery. Make sure that the jackpot is at least 100K and buy some lotto tickets, bro. That's the best way to do that. You're looking for 10, 20, or 10, 100. You're looking for 1,000x. Actually, a little bit more than 1,000x. Lotto. All right. I didn't even get through all of them. We did ADA, we did Sol, we did HBAR, we did Bonk. There were a lot of requests. Actually, we didn't do Bonk. Really quick, Bonk closed at all-time high. I like this. I'll have to do more analysis to like feel actually confident in this trade. But I like this. Let me see. 14. You can get a 3-to-1 with that whole range. Wow. On bonk. You may look for a back test of, what was this? 3,756. That could be a good trade. Oh, I like it. I like it. These fibs, they're amazing. Perfect resistance broke. Yeah, right there. I like that. Could take it much more conservatively, I guess. Much more aggressively. Could take it like this. Let's just target like 75. Really just arbitrary. When you're at all-time high, you gotta just get creative. There's not really analysis you can do in the same capacity. Bonk all-time high. I think we're in for a little bit of retracement here on bonk. My target would be the previous, I don't think this is previous all-time high, but 3,756 right here. SNEK at all-time high. I know it took me forever to get to this. I'm going to blast through a few of these right now, so just bear with me for a moment. Un momento. While I get through a bunch of these ones you guys want to look at. VANRY, I got to do VANRY too for that super chat. My bad. I'll do VANRY first because you super chatted for it. On the month, I like this. I like the previous resistance. 69, nice. Just under 70 cents on the month. Tested in August. Closed above in October. Stops ran in November. Now back above. Currently battling it out with this order block or this monthly resistance at 10 cents. Also psychological. I like it. I don't know what this coin is. I've never looked at this chart. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Didn't quite hit that 618, did it? It's all right for now. I'm going to zoom in. Every time trading view. Dude, you've seen me change this on this live stream. How many times? How many times have you not saved my F in settings? It's supposed to like save this for the next time I use it then. Do I have to hit save? Is that why it's not working? Try it again. Okay. Beautiful weekly close there 2 weeks ago. Here. Upside resistance, good profit taking target, 28.2. I like this pretty even bleeding, this walking it down the line here. Let's see if we've broken. Not quite. Not quite out of trouble, but also not looking bad in any way. Testing that descending high trend, 10 cents. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of liquidity there. I don't see a rejection quite yet. That's a good sign. As long as the market stays hot, this is moving towards 28. Weekly looks beautiful. Money flow coming up. Daily, this is just flagging out. I think we could set up a trade here for my friend. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm just sharing with you the way I might approach trades. Please don't blindly copy my trades. If you see me play something and you understand what I'm going for, you see the logic and it aligns with your analysis, you know, that's your choice. Make your choice, right? But don't just do Tom Crown said this would happen, so I'm going for it. Bro, terrible way to trade. At the end of the day, I might end up being right, and you still might end up losing that trade. Yeah. Like 15, 6-to-1. I like that. Or hell, man, the trade's wrong. I'm not right all the time, guys. I get it wrong. I'm a human, and I'm not a LARP. It means I get stuff wrong. Daily is not quite as strong. I really think you have to resolve this kind of flagging area. Weekly looks good. I think the higher time frames are in its favor. But it's just at this big area of resistance right here. I think there could be a long taken from like 9.2 cents. Your stop. I have placed it like 8.4, but you have to figure that out for yourself. I like the target of just under 15 cents, though. I think that this 28 retest is likely. You just have to see what happens with this descending trend line. You get a daily close above it, things are looking great. Until then, you're probably just flagging out. Maybe you're following it down a little bit. Bear div here. Surprising. I might not be ready for that long. That long might not be ready. You might still have a pullback. Though, you know, I was saying that about like Cardano and other things that have recently gone nuts. So I'm just going to stick with this. I'm going to stick here. To summarize for my friend, hopefully you haven't left yet. Support 7 cents. You don't really want to see it tested again, but you can see it tested again. You just you don't want to lose your low of November. Resistance above 10 cents. You're right here. This descending trend line, very important. If you can clear 10, I do think you're moving up to 28-ish. Last thing, let's check this out. Why do my lines keep disappearing? This is like really trolling me now. Here we go. You break through March's high, you're probably just back at the all-time high, $1.27. Obviously, there'll be profit takers there. I think that's pretty good. This is the main area right here that you want to see hold. There is nothing built here, and if you lose it, you're probably coming back to pay the piper at that low. So there you go, Varnies. I'm sorry it took me forever, man. Nice retracement off the blue vector. What's up, Echo Messenger? How you doing? What's up, Reto? Kokani subscribing. J Deep, Krishna, Space Mang. What's up, bros? You want 40-cent ADA? Where the F were you the past 5 months? Yeah, where were you forever, man? That's what I've been saying is like, if you're all of a sudden really interested in a chart, you got to ask yourself, are you interested just because the number went up? Just be honest. You don't have to tell anyone this. Be honest with yourself. Number go up is usually not a successful way to trade. Remember, buy low, sell high? You're doing the opposite. If you're buying because number go up, you're praying that number keep going up. Sometimes that's a good bet. It's been a good bet the last 2 weeks. But it doesn't mean it's always going to be a good bet. Doesn't mean it'll remain a good bet. Okay. SNEK. SNEK is SNEK. SNEK at all-time high. Very nice. Cardano getting some energy and SNEK following. That's cool. Because we haven't really seen this set up with at least ADA. We've seen it on Ethereum. We've seen it on Solana. We've seen it on Solana. Maybe not. We've seen it on other chains, right? Main chain goes up, the coins on it go up. That may be where we're looking for now. If I were looking for profit-taking targets, which is probably all I'm going to do here on SNEK, 0068, there is a good amount of confluence here. I believe this one as well. Good amount of confluence. Likely, though it is at all-time high, yeah, a lot. I like this a lot. Likely going to be people looking to get out of their position. That sits right underneath 005, which is always a good place to look. If either of these reject price, I'd be looking for a back test of roughly where it's at now. It just broke all-time high. It may look to flip that resistance to support, and if that happens and you get a bounce, you start exploring those higher numbers up at a cent, things start looking very spicy. Very, very spicy. I have to just rip through these because I have so many and I'm like annoyed that I have so many in front of me. Raydium. We'll do Raydium. We'll do Raydium because that one's sexier. And we had a trade. Raydium. This was a breakout play and it did end up aging well. $6 target. Wow. Snipe the top for now. For now. Beautiful. Here's an example of what I just kind of did. Just kind of said. Right here. Just kind of said that same 1618. Good profit taking target. Got the breakout. Let me see. Day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kind of weird high here though. May see some retracement on Raydium. Look at a market cipher B though, maybe not. That's beastin'. Money flows just up. Momentum just flipped. VWAP up. What's up, T-Dog? Welcome, fam. Raydium pumped a lot, though. Pumped a lot. It's going to be difficult to get an entry. Buying it right here is very high risk. I would say high risk, low reward. Only because not only are you like at this $6 target, right? Your all-time highs up here, and yes, that is $17, which is like a 3x plus from here. but a lot of coins may be closer to support. Like this is not close to support. If Raydium trickles back down, maybe you see 330 hit, that might be a great entry. You may look for an entry at 270 if it gets there. It may not get there at all. That's the gamble you take. What time is it? Okay, we've been live an hour and a half. It's a gamble you take. You may not get in. It may just keep going. Or you may just be buying the top. And I think in this scenario, in the bull market, while things are so hot, I think it is a better choice to look at things that are closer to support, or at least look for entries on some kind of market correction, some kind of return to support. When things move up very quickly, they don't build support below them. And this actually lines up really well right here on the week, like 330. Maybe that's where you look. If it doesn't come, you just have to find something else. No harm, no foul. You aren't losing money if you miss a pump. That is a really toxic mindset to beat yourself up with the entire bull run. If Raydium breaks its all-time high, let's do the moon math and then we'll move on, because Lord knows, I have so many charts up. Breaks its all-time high using our same logic, man, $338. I don't know what the market cap is now, but that is that's like a 50x. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Crazier things have happened. 338, you want super moon target, 2,200. Probably a little bit too big of an ask, but that is just me saying it, not knowing anything about this. Getting texts and things, I don't care. Anything else here that stands out? Phone, stop beeping. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's annoying me. Little bull div on this low into bear div on the high. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to enter. That's going to be a hard entry, but I do like this concept of looking for maybe 330, 330, then 272. Those are both potentially strong supports on a retest. Last thing I'm going to do is add a fib to this on this move. See if there's any confluence there. Ooh. Maybe it's 250. That 618 is right there, like 250. Yeah, I got alerts set. I'm going to set an alert here at like 349 and believe in the heart of the cards, man. We'll see what happens with it. Moonwell. All right, I gotta chill for a moment. Too many charts in a row. We're just not going to get to them all. I'm sorry, fam. You aren't losing money because you miss a pump, Dave. That will save lots of people a lot of sadness and a lot of loss if they can internalize that. Where are we at? Still sitting strong at 875 viewers. Not too shabby. What's up, Jess? What's up, Kai? Jets, Jeremiah. I see some new names. Jarrett, Enoch, Kudat, Dang Yang. I guess we have been live a while. Probably having people cycle through now. Briggs, Lefteris, Nitro, Sam Galley, Sadadur, Crimson Chode still here. Shout out to you. Useless Eater. 𝐂𝐴 Gamer joined us again. Good to have you, friend. Veer. Got some good peeps. Man, you are here, Pool Man. I see you. How long do you think this bull run lasts? Well, I think the bull run will last until about a year. About a year left. November of 25 to line up with everything else. Certainly, though, this bull run, if it does last until exactly November next year, certainly does not mean it will just be up. There absolutely will be down. Down does not mean the bull run is over, just like up didn't mean the bear market was over. I'm losing energy. I'm not like fading, but I'm losing energy. Ooh, what's up, subscribers? Keep tapping that subscribe button. Keep hitting the likes. Keep joining the Discord. If you're new, especially join the Discord. And if you want into our exclusive trading group on Discord, all you have to do is sign up with any affiliate in the links below, or even any of them on Discord. There's dozens. We're not picky. Get in there. Yeah, I ain't too worried about this move. You need food? I need food, dude. How long do I think the bear market will go? 2017? 2017, Jesus. 2027. Something like that. ETH breaking out. I don't believe you, but we'll pull up ETH. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I had so many things that I wanted to like show you guys today. Like this. Ethereum versus BTC. Not quite there yet. Very close. Tweeted about people selling their Ethereum right now are likely selling the local bottom of FBTC. This chart shows you why. Beautiful support here. Literally no support anywhere in between. If you were going to sell on the way down, you should have sold anywhere other than right there. Literally anywhere. Where did this one come from? Boom. You just have like a 6-month down draw on that. You're going to sell right here at support. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you can get a bounce as high as 0.05, but I would not bank everything on that happening, on it going to 0.5. If it somehow does collapse through 0.33, the bottom of that order block right here at 0.25, here's my Tom Crown word to you. I sold a lot of my Ethereum somewhere around here, somewhere earlier this year, like April, March-ish. Shared that with you guys. It's not shady. It's not surprise. I will start rebuying it at 0.25. I will add a good bit more at 0.17. I don't plan on fully rebuying my position though. I'll probably have more Ethereum total, but I don't plan on rebuying the whole thing. We'll see what happens. FBT or FUSD is doing nothing right now. It has fallen, lower highs, higher lows, flagging out maybe. I still am kind of feeling this move. I still think this is a really solid way for Ethereum to like retake highs. Nothing has changed on this in a while. It's very much frozen. I would not say it's breaking out of anything right now. Yeah, maybe you're looking at like this. Seems kind of an odd way to draw it on a really low time frame. Even this is kind of a weird way to draw it. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. This is really low time frame though. Yeah, I don't love it. I'm gonna stick with my original analysis. Still looking here. This may be too bearish though. This may be like too downside seeking. You may just be looking here. 2,920-ish. Atom, sure. Atom finally doing something that's cool. Riggedy wrecked, dude. This was a decent trade. Terrible risk to reward. This is a decent trade. Riggedy wrecked, liquidity swept, rocket. Ain't that crypto? Ain't that crypto? Back tested previous resistance. You're up. Atom, man, this thing. People were like, "Is it ever gonna do anything?" And I was like, "I do not know, my friend. We'll see." Looking to close above 613. Gonna give it a solid bullish chance at moving to that $7 target. $7 resistance. What does this look like more zoomed out? Yeah. I hate to scare you guys. I'm not saying this will happen, but I could see this. If the whole market does some kind of correction sooner rather than later, I know more than a few of you were looking at that, you might have another shot at $5. You may never have a shot at $5 again. But if the whole market's doing some kind of correction, you can have a really good looking left shoulder head, right shoulder back to that 5, and you can use that potentially as a launch pad to fill in a lot of this. This is one of the most brutal looking charts in a while. It never broke 14 there. Yeesh. One of the most brutal looking charts, but the fact that it's at all moving up again, I think drives it home for me that this is likely, or that was likely a sweep of liquidity. If Atom gets above 7, I think it's looking for 10 quickly. A lot of inefficiency on the way down. You're really just battling it out here. You either break through and go to like 911, or you are looking for that trip back to 5 to test that previous just major level, dude. Wick low, rejection, higher low, broke through. I like this. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I like the potential here. That'd be a really pretty chart. I like pretty charts. They're pretty. Tezos. I know Fabio. Bro, we've just done so many. I don't think I can add any more to this list. We're just like shotgunning through them. BTC USD. NPC. You guys remember when you remember on Monday the 4th when I said I'm gonna go buy NPC after the live stream? Bought it like 2 point something, 2.4, 2.5 cents. Nice little 200% gain there. Shared that with y'all. Rejecting or at least profit takers coming in at the predictable 1618 level. If you're looking for an entry, this would be great. There's no guarantee it will happen. Maybe 3.5 cents here. That'd be nice. I didn't even like look at render. Yeah, I'm fading. I finally got sleep. So of course, completely illogically, now I'm way more tired than I have been. It's completely illogically. Thanks, TradingView. Thanks, bud. Yeah, dude, I had my take profit at 200,000. My stop loss at negative 66,000. Yep, that sounds like me. Thanks, TradingView. You're always goofing up my charts, man. Render actually starting to look pretty good. Finally starting to look good again. Found liquidity, found support, higher highs. I guess that's a sweep. Now higher high again. That's some chop. That's some brutal chop. Rest in peace, traders who are trading render. All-time high 13. I find when I've gone too long or done too many charts or like whatever, when I lose my energy in the stream, my analysis just goes downhill. Like the hit rate of like the wins of the trades, like I've noticed, just goes down the longer the stream is on. And there's some like cliff it hits when I'm kind of tapped out. I've noticed that over time. You're above 733. That was your monthly monthly support. A close above there, very strong. Would be setting its sights on 10. That pretty much exact same monthly resistance up here. That would be a great move. That monthly looks pretty cool. The VWAP coming up. What do we got on low time frames? Didn't even mean to go here, but we'll go here. Really low RSI. Daily just rolled over. Ooh, look at this. Red, green. Just coming up. I would like to see it close above 733 today. Close above 733, we'll talk about more upside targets. I don't think that's a crazy ask. I think it's very likely. Very likely. For those of you FOMOing, I mean, even 733 probably going to be a better entry. I think you get a little more downside. I think you can get a better entry there. I'm done with the render. I'm done with it. Remember when everybody was freaking out earlier about a price going down? I guess it hasn't recovered yet. It's not quite in gloat territory. Not quite. No real div there on the 5. No real div there on the 15. I like this though. I think the low's in right here for today. I think in the next 20 minutes when we see this 4-hour candle close, we will see it close above 90.25. I think it will reject the bearish engulf on the 4-hour. And I think then you basically just look back up 92.3, something like that, along the lines of these trades. I don't hate it. I think that's pretty good. I'll pull up XRP. I wanted to like look at it earlier, but we're getting into it now. I'm losing my voice. I'll pull it up. You see, higher high against BTC on the week. Great. Beautiful. I can see this moving back down to 1,000 sats though. It means you might have a 20% discount against Bitcoin in the future. But that could still mean higher highs on price. Beautiful weekly close. All right, I did want to talk about it because this isn't even the full history, but just trust me when I say XRP has continuously had really good rallies and never never moved to higher highs. Never moved to higher highs off a higher low for the last like 4, 5, 6, I don't even know how many years now. This is the first time that's happened. That is a significant move. It's meaningful. It is bullish. This chart has prepared us or kind of prepped us to just not trust the rallies. And this is the first one that has any credibility. This is good. This is a good move. We're basically already back to $1. Yeah. This is a good move. It's going to be hard to really determine where you might try to enter again. 94 cents, 81 cents. You have like a lot of untested as support previous highs that it broke. If you were scalping, maybe look for $1. You know, actually, I want the bigger history so you can really look at this. There we go. This is meaningful. It is meaningful. It has a history of selling off, though. Maybe 94 cents, 95 cents. A little bit lower than it's been. Oops. I want to move this one. He says no. Here, I guess this is the only thing I'd watch out for on XRP. I think XRP has more upside this run. I don't think that this is its peak, you know, ever or something. This is what I'd watch out for, though. You look back at the history, 2018 hit whatever price, right? Retraced. Where did it go to? It went to that monthly close of the previous all-time high. Stopped, reversed. If that same thing happens, we'd be looking for 160. Watch out at 160. If you're really deep in profit at 160, I would trim. I'll trim. There you go. I won't tell you what to do. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll trim at 160. I won't sell everything because this is a crazy structure. If it hits 160, it's broken that structure. It may do this, right? May do that. But it's a crazy structure that could set it up for some crazy upsides. It's not out of the question. It is hard to trust this coin. It's just like Litecoin. It spent so much time doing nothing, kind of tricking us into getting excited over and over and over again. Now it's made a real move. I would say if you like XRP, now is the time to pay attention to it. There's been a lot of time where you have to pay attention to it. Now's the time. There's not even like some news about XRP and the SEC. It's just price action, pushing it through highs. That's what you want. I say congrats to people who held it through all this that are in profit. Well done. I think you have more upside coming in this run. Ooh, prediction coming true on the 4-hour. Maybe here. Looking for a close above 90.25 to eliminate that bear engulf on the 4. And it must have heard what I was saying, because there we go. 16 minutes till close. Get that good close. Almost certainly you see it open to red, but then, I mean, I'm looking back to that previous candle open, 92.3. These trades might not be as crazy as they looked for a while. Now in profit. Yay. Yay. Do I still hold Litecoin? You better believe it, baby. You better believe it. All right, what should we do? You should join the Discord. You should subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, our viewers have dropped a good amount. Spice has chilled out. And if we want this chart to pump, you know what we have to do. You have to know. You should join the Discord. Sign up with the partners in the video description below or in the Discord and get into our exclusive private trading group. It's free. You'll love it. It's good sauce. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to be live again Wednesday at 1 p.m. We're live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. East. Our Discord is popping 24/7. You should join. You should jump in there. I'll see you in there. I'm going to go eat lunch. I'm hungry. I'll try not to sleep much Tuesday so I have more energy, because apparently that's how my body functions. I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. The spice was here. It wasn't the spice that I expected, but I still don't think that spice is canceled. This chart is still fine. Everything is fine. Don't fear the pullbacks, baby. We're in the bull run. Things are going to get very, very scary and very, very good. I love you all.